in the history of the internet. Of course, I would say that. For those of you just joining us, I'm Dusty Smith, and I read the news at you in a high-paced fashion, hopefully entertaining. So thank you for joining me tonight. The fuck's up, everybody? Hope you're well. Hope you had a good week. As always, 10 cats. 10 cats running around everywhere. So if you see the camera go wobble wobble, it's because the cats are moving that shit. Makes it all exciting as fuck, though. What's up, Miss Misty? How you doing, baby? You want to come say hello to everybody? You want to come over and say hello to everybody? Come here. Come say hello to everybody. Here's Miss Misty. Pretty Miss Misty. Mwah. Thank you for being my star tonight, sweetheart. Yeah, I know. I know. You don't like me yelling in your ear. I know. That's not amazing to you. But thank you. Thank you for being my star for a second. So, folks, finally my pipe stalled, but god damn it, my water heater's busted again. My fucking water heater's busted. So I got this outdoor water heater. Don't ask me why my water heater's outdoor. Reasons and situations, but it busted a fucking again. It's my own goddamn fault. I'm a fucking moron. I didn't winterize it correctly. It's like I work for the Texas Energy Department or some shit. And so now I gotta spend another couple $100 on my goddamn water heater to replace it. And also, like, the water was running all goddamn day before I noticed. I'm gonna have like a $200 water bill now. So all of tonight's proceeds for the show are gonna go to a new water heater and pay my water bill. Cause fuck my life, right? But it's my own stupidity. I never learned my goddamn lesson. So maybe next year I'll fucking winterize my goddamn hot water heater and it won't break. Breaks every fucking year. Every goddamn year I have to replace that motherfucker because I never fucking learned. Stupid Dusty is stupid. So anyway, got a decent show for you guys tonight. Gonna talk about some Joe Rogan, defending some Ted Cruz, and lots of other shit. Got a big Chud Watch section. Got a What the Fuck section we're gonna start out with. But how you guys doing? What's up, Ken Keith? What's up, Jason Ashby? David Brown, good to see you tonight. Why is your water here outdoor? I know, like, it's complicated, okay? It's not that complicated, but I won't explain it. It's because I'm poor, basically, is what it's boils down to. Because I'm a poor motherfucker who does shit all janky. And I basically live my life like I'm a squatter. It's not like I live in this house. I like squat in it. It's like somebody else owns this house. I own this house, but it's like I live in this house as a squatter. And I can just move out any second, so everything is just kind of cobbled to fucking together, and so it's cool. It's cool. I enjoy the lifestyle. It's good. Dusty knows to call it a water heater. Hot water heater is a silly name for it. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of redundant to say hot water heater. But you're gonna cover Chris D'Elia. How do you pronounce his name? I call him Chris D'Elia. But people get mad at me because that's not how you pronounce his name. No, I'm not going to cover Chris D'Elia or Delia or how the fuck you pronounce this motherfucker's name because I don't really care about him too much. But I know what you're talking about. So we have to know why. It's complicated. I don't even want to explain it, y'all. It's because I'm poor. Let's just say that. Would you ever date a trans woman? Sure. I would date anybody I was attracted to. You know, I don't discriminate against attraction. Attraction's attraction, right? Trans women are women. I would date a man if I was attracted to a man. I mean, I've sort of been attracted to one. I wouldn't say I was attracted, but there was a thing that kind of happened between me and a dude one time where I felt kind of butterflies, but I was on drugs at the time. So, but anyway, we're not getting into that. I'm not gay. You're gay. So anyway, isn't it actually a cold water heater? That's true. That makes much more sense. Fake snow. We're going to the fake snow. D'Elia. Okay. Chris D'Elia. All right, thank you for helping me pronounce all of those words. Delia. Well, you guys are telling me the wrong. One says Delia and one says Delia. Which is it, motherfuckers? Explain your shit. Do you have a bathtub outside? No, I don't have a bathtub outside. My bathtub's inside, but the water heater is outside my back porch. It's like a portable water heater. It's not like a real water heater. It's like a portable one, and it's complicated. I don't want to talk about that. So anyway. Yeah, bromance. Man crush on Rob Lowe forever. Pretty sexy Rob Lowe. He was good in Parks and Recreations. Like that dude. Anyway, guess I'll go ahead and start the show. Start running my mouth. As always, going to support the show. Patreon is a good way to do that. Patreon.com/podcast. There's a link in the description of this video. You should follow and reward me, especially if you watch this show often and you watch it more than a lot of other people you watch and you support. Then you should be supporting me because I do good work and I work hard on the show all day long. So Patreon.com/podcast. Cool. And also Super Chats. Lifeblood of the show. Super Chats. No questions dodged. Every question answered. Super Chats. Immortalize yourself forever. A million years from now. People are going to be watching this video, because of course they will. And they'll see your name, and you'll live forever in the super chats. Why not? And Brandon Hubert became a Dust Buddy. Hell yeah. Welcome to the Dust Buddies, Brandon Hubert. If that's what kind of Dust Buddy, it's $2.99 a month. You get customized emojis to spam the chat with cool little emojicons like ACAB and Chud Watch and religious bullshit. Fuck your God. All that kind of cool shit. So you can support the show by becoming a member. And then first super chats from Brian PC. So nice. He said it twice. Cool show. Kind regards to you, Brian PC. Love you. And another $50. Woohoo! Brian PC, super hat hero for the night. £50, that's even better. I'll take your fake funny money. Monopoly just as good. Thank you, Brian PC. You rock. So more super chats if you guys want to hit me up on that. All right, before I start, let me move the chat over here so I can read what the fuck's going on. Because sometimes you guys tell me, like, hey, Dusty, your show's not working. And then I do like 40 minutes before I even notice. So let me move it up. Would you, goddamn it, stop? Fuck, I can't. All right, Dusty, come on. You can do it. God damn it! Apparently I can't do it. Dusty, do it. Why want to grab this goddamn. There you go. I did it. Ha. Yeah. I can do simple task. I'm amazing. And one more. Hugh Allen, £9.99, says, the greatest show ever. You ain't never lied. I'd argue with you, but I can't, because you're clearly very intelligent and sexy and handsome. So I'll go ahead and let's start the show. Let's start the motherfucking show. Gonna start out with some what the fuck? Guys ready for this? So, what the fuck? Graphics, yo. So first off on what the fuck, we're gonna start off with some horny nonsense. Okay, so this first one, I feel sorry for women, right? If women even just a little bit act like they're gonna reject a guy, guys just freak out because so many of us are so fucking insecure. And I hate to admit this, but this kind of reminds me of something I've done in the past, and it's embarrassing as fuck. So first off, this woman is sharing some DM she got. I guess it's a guy she went out with one time. And so she was kind of just trying to be nice and break it off with him. And so here's his response. She says, listen, I'm really sorry. I thought I was open to seeing other people, but it turns out I was not. And I think it's best to stop talking now before it develops into anything more serious. You are nice and kind, but this is not for me. I wish you the very best. So she letting the guy down easy, it's just not for me, not working out. Let's not talk anymore. And so his response is, LOL, whatever. I'm glad nothing serious happened between us. If I had to listen to you talk about Attack on Titan or your dumb game, I would have killed myself. For the record, your nose is big. You look exactly the same. The gym is not doing anything for you. I should have never taken you out. Nobody wants anything to do with you. That's why you have no one but yourself. Ha 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 ha. You say you're alone time, but it's just because you're alone and have no one. Continuing. I should have fucked you. At least I would have left with something, but instead you wasted 3 dates and left me with nothing but blue balls. Pathetic. You're probably not even good. That's why you're single and no one wants to be with you. I wish you the worst. A waste of my time. You didn't give me anything to work with. I didn't even want you. I was just bored and saw you and thought you would be easy. I hope nothing works out for you. I hope he hurts you. I hope you stay alone. And then the next day he's like, good morning. Yeah, good morning. Like nothing happened. What the fuck, dude? Like, obviously his pride was hurt. His fragile male ego was shattered and he had to lash out. And I've done this shit before, guys, like many years, many moons ago. We're talking 6-7 years ago. But I've been rejected by girls before and kind of lashed out like this. And now I look back and I think, oh my God, dude. You're so fucking pathetic. How cringy can you goddamn be? Oh, it just makes me embarrassed to think about. So, yeah, don't be like this, guys. Learn your lesson. The good thing about mistakes is we can learn from other people's mistakes. We don't have to actually make the mistakes ourselves. So learn from this guy and learn from me. Don't be a jackass like this. And next up on What the Fuck? The Horny Police. Ready for the Horny Police? Dudes, do not behave like this. So this girl posted this picture. What's better than gray joggers? And attractive girl, I guess. Got her. I guess her pants are called gray joggers. I don't know. This is one of those thirst trap pics girls post to get likes and compliments. So this guy, look at this super stud alpha male Leslie Davidson says, No joggers while my cock goes in and out, you minge at 50 miles per hour till you get friction burn. That doesn't even seem like that'd be pleasurable. Like, ow, first of all, and then second of all, dude, look at you. Okay, look at you. Look at her. All right, look at you. Look at her. Like, dude, gross. What is wrong with you? You know other people can see this shit. Bad old white guy. Bad old white guy. Don't be this guy. Learn less from this guy. And next up on What the Fuck? Okay, this one's odd. So this girl, Alexandra Botez, says, me playing chess at 8, which I guess is her at 8. At 16, I guess it's her at 16. At 18, her 18. And at 23, so she's been playing chess her whole life, you know. So she was 8 years old, and somebody responds, still as fine as you were when you were 8. Really? The fuck you even talking about? She wasn't fine as 8, she's 8. What's wrong with you, Brycey? I don't even understand, yo. That's just gross, dude. Got 971 likes? Who liking this? Y'all a bunch of pedos here with her on Twitters. Don't even understand none of this shit. Yeah, what the fuck? I agree with you. Thank you, some grumpy leftists, with your fist emojicon, one of the dust buddies. So that's one of the cool things about being a dust buddy. Get to spam the chat with all these cool emojicons. And what the fuck, indeed. And next up, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, okay, good news, folks. Good news. This is amazing. Okay, so, you ever been having like missionary sex with a girl and you think to yourself, hey, this is great, but I wish my balls were also a penis so I could also anally penetrate her at the same time I'm having regular sex with her? Of course you have. Everybody has had this thought continuously. This is a normal thing. Everybody thinks of constantly. But, and science has figured this shit out. Meet Baldo, the device that turns your testicles into a second penis. You ever wish you could penetrate a partner with your balls? Yeah. It's ball sex, and Baldo has you covered. So yeah, game over, science. Science has done everything they can do now. There's nowhere else for science to go. This is the pinnacle of science. Ball sex is a thing, or it is now anyway. So yeah, sign me up for this. Definitely want my balls to be a second penis for some reason. I guess I don't know. I'm not freaky enough. I guess I need to step up my fucking game because this kind of shit would never even goddamn enter my mind. Demented, I know, right? I know. I know. What the fuck? Yeah. That's why I did this section, okay? This is why it's in the what the fuck section. Things that make you go, what the fuck? And speaking of what the fuck, yeah, dude. We talked about this before, about the Texas ICE situation. Fuck this system. Let me read you this. This is an Army veteran. My savings is gone, said Scott Willingby, a 63-year-old Army veteran who lives on Social Security payments in a Dallas suburb. He said he had nearly emptied his savings account so that he would be able to pay the $16,752 electric bill charged his credit card. 70 times what he usually pays for all his utilities combined. So, working as intended, folks. Yeah, nothing wrong with this system at all. Texas is awesome, isn't it? Yeah, we're libertarians. We deregulate everything. Government is evil. Here's your $17,000 electric bill. Former Army veteran. God damn, y'all. Cannot fix this system. Has to be torn down. Got to get rid of every goddamn politician who supports this kind of bullshit. And so, yeah, here's the electric company's response to this. Is CPSE going to provide payment relief to customers? Answer, no. We understand that it would be unacceptable to have customers bear the cost of their monthly bill. So we are working diligently to find ways to spread those costs to 10 years or longer to make it affordable. Yeah, we're not going to discount it. We're not going to help you motherfuckers out, but we will let you pay it off over 10 years. Because why not, right? Makes total fucking sense. God damn it. Late stage capitalism. That's what they call this, folks. Even people like me who consider themselves like sort of capitalistic. I'm even like, nah, fuck it. Fuck it. Bring on the communism, socialism, whatever. What's next? I'm open-minded to it now, folks. You've won me over, commies. Fucking commies that won me over because they've broken me with their stupid bullshit now. And yeah, $60K electric bill, America funny. At least you didn't have to go to the emergency room. Holy shit. Healthcare system's even fucking worse than that. And folks, we got to start mocking every motherfucker who does a gender reveal until they stop doing it forever. This needs to not be a thing anymore. In New York State, a father-to-be was killed when a gender reveal prop exploded. Motherfuckers dying all over the place for gender reveals. Just go to the goddamn doctor and get an ultrasound like a normal fucking human being. What is wrong with you people? And here's the crazy part. This wasn't even the final device he was making. He was making a prototype device to practice on before he made his final gender reveal device. And I guess this motherfucker invented a bomb instead and killed himself. Injured his brother. So now your baby ain't got a goddamn father to grow up with. Because you want to have some kind of spectacular goddamn gender reveal. No! We should be on social media mocking these motherfuckers. Anybody that does it, even if you do it successfully, we should be making fun of you until this is no longer a goddamn thing. Mock it into extinction. Just so stupid. Exactly. No one cares about your fucking gender, your baby. Let your baby grow up and decide the gender for itself. How about that? It should be called a sex reveal, not a gender reveal anyway, because you don't know what the fuck the gender of the baby is. Gender is a social construct that can be chosen. Like it or not, motherfuckers, it's reality. So, next up, oh, what the fuck? Did you guys see this one? Oh, yeah. Guys, I know you guys saw this one. So, Metallica was doing a live stream on Twitch, folks. Metallica. Live streaming their own fucking music. And because the copyright system is so fucked up in this country, a large part of the reason it's so fucked up in this country is because of Metallica. Remember back in, what was it, the early 2000s, Metallica was suing teenagers on Napster for sharing their music, making everybody super fucking paranoid to share any music. So now, even when they go live stream, Twitch censors their music and dubbed over them with some kind of game music so they wouldn't get copyrighted. Look at this shit. Yeah, rock and roll. Yeah, so fuck you, Metallica. You deserve it. You're the one that kind of caused this bullshit. So lie in your bed. That's all my what the fuck section for tonight. Let me stop and read the super chat real quick and get back on it. Zeron, $3.99. It's the religion of deregulation here in Texas. I know, right? It's a cult. That's all fucking conservatism is these days. Eek. No way I would pay that electric bill. Deregulation is a fail. I think what they do, though, is they have like auto pay. And so it was on their credit card before they even know it. And so I guess they could decline the credit card charges, but it's kind of harder. And I put together a religious bullshit segment tonight just for you. So good to see you tonight. And Peter gave me $3. Says, greetings from Canada. Greetings, Peter. Keep up the great work. I will. That's what I do. And says, Dust Bunny. It's Dust Buddy. So close. What is a Dust Bunny? It is a take on Dust Bunny, though. I didn't even make that up. Other Dust Buddies made that up. And Jenny Rude, what's up, Jenny Rude? $5 says, I've got to get tested for Rona because really sick. Might be the Luciflu. This sucks. It's probably not the flu. We're going to talk about the flu and towards the end of the show. But the flu has pretty much been eradicated, crazily enough, almost. So hopefully it's something else, like a cold or something. This sucks. Before I leave this mortal coil, I love you, Dusty. JK, I'm fine. Hey, I love you back, Jenny Rude. Thank you for joining me. Sex is not gender. I agree. You're right. It is not gender. Two completely different things. All right. Continue. Let me read the chat a little bit just because we got a little time tonight. That's what you guys got to say. Are they lip syncing? I doubt it. They're probably rocking out. They have a lot of experience as a band. I'm sure they're doing their own thing. The irony from Metallica. I know, right? Napster's getting its revenge. He'd get the Darwin Award if he hadn't already produced. Yep, you're right. Darwin Awards only apply to those who haven't had kids, so it doesn't apply to him, but it was very stupid. Need to quit that bullshit. Wonder if Joe Rogan can defend multi-$1,000 electric bills. Joe Rogan don't care. He got $100 million. I heard that they gave him like millions and millions in tax breaks going to Texas. So he don't give a fuck about y'all. And all right, are you guys ready for this? Hell yeah, sing it if you know it. Chud watch, talking about Chud watch. We talk about chuds and make fun of them. And got a bunch of chuds for you guys tonight. Gonna start it out with some Ted Cruz. Look at this gaslighting motherfucker. Pretending. Look, he got back from his Cancun vacation and now he out there pretending like he working for folks. Look at him. I'm putting water in their car. I'm Texas strong. That's what he put on it. Texas strong. Yeah, motherfucker. You ain't fooling nobody. Maybe you're fooling Joe Rogan, I guess. But nobody good. We all see right through your fake ass. For Texas strong. You got 38,000 likes. That's what pisses me off. There are 38,000 motherfuckers on their Twitter who still back this goddamn piece of shit up. Regardless of how obviously fake he is. And that leads me to Joe Rogan, of course. Bropra got on his goddamn program, no one podcast in the world, and defended Ted Cruz. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. Before I show you that, Daily Wire, Ben Shapiro's, Liberty Shapiro's, his outlet, giving Joe Rogan some love. Yeah, Joe Rogan on Ted Cruz controversy. Can he make it warm out? What can he do? Yeah. He basically repeating what Ben Shapiro said. So obviously Ben Shapiro's outlet is going to give him some love about it. And other chud outlets like Conservative News also giving him love. Joe Rogan on Ted Cruz controversy. Can it make it warm out? Yeah. It's a great audience you're attracting there, Joe Rogan. All the chuds loving Joe Rogan these days. Is this what you want, Joe? Is this what you've become? Is this what you really have settled into? Answer, yes. He got his 300 million. Fuck everybody else. So here he is. I'll just show you just a very short clip of him defending Ted Cruz.
Dad.
But here's the thing, like, what can he do? What is the reason for him staying?
I think it's just the optics of how it looks. Yeah, right. But of course, no, he doesn't have any of.
Can he make it warm out?
No, I don't think he has any power to do anything good.
Maybe he should be there with blankets.
Yeah,
to put him over
it's
the
funny.
Pipe.
It's
Can he make it warmer? Maybe he should be there with blankets to put it on the pipe. No, motherfucker. There's a large range of shit between making weather warmer and doing nothing. Fucking AOC raised $5 million. Beto, who fucking lost to Ted Cruz, is doing his job. Did 300,000 wellness calls to seniors and people to make sure they're okay. He could literally do fucking anything. But see, here's what Joe Rogan's problem is. Joe Rogan is taking a lot of shit because he wanted to move to Texas because he likes less government and deregulation. And now he's taking shit for it. Because it's obvious why you need regulation. It's obvious why conservatism is actually a fucking cancer. But he has to fucking double down on it because his ego won't let him admit that his thinking is flawed and he's just a rich piece of shit now who does not give a fuck about anybody else. So he has to defend Ted Cruz. But here's the fucking beautiful part about this whole thing, man. I thought his fan base was a cult, and a lot of them still are, but god damn it, they are turning on him in droves, massively. And it's a beautiful thing to watch. Here's just one post about it on Reddit. Joe Rogan user condemned Joe for defending Ted Cruz. A few of the comments. What do people want Ted Cruz to do? Make it warm? My podcast exposure in the last 7 years has gone from almost all Joe Rogan to almost none, and I'm okay with that. Same. For years, I checked daily for a new one. I've actively avoided listening to it because it's morphed into hot garbage. And you click on this, and this is actually a post on the Joe Rogan subreddit. Let's see. I'm gonna look at all the posts. Nope, that's not what I wanted. But I went through this entire fucking thread, folks, and it was amazing. There's nobody defending him. There's literally thousands and thousands of comments, and they're all, Joe Rogan has lost the plot. Joe Rogan is nothing but a selfish piece of shit now. Joe Rogan is a full-blooded conservative now. We're disappointed. We're not watching anymore. Just everybody bailing out on this motherfucker now because it's obvious what he's become. He got his $300 million fucking payday, and he just don't give a fucking shit anymore. The mask, if there ever was one, has completely fucking come off, and his you can see his spots now. Of course, I've been pointing this out for fucking ever. During the election night when Trump won Texas, he was literally cheering for Trump. That's what a fucking ridiculous piece of shit Joe Rogan is. So sad that when I was shitting on Joe Rogan last year, so many liberals and leftists were coming to his defense. And I told you, motherfuckers, I told you. Defend this motherfucker now. Do it. Love to see this shit. But anyway, yeah, this is how touch he is. Old Joe would have made a bunch of jokes and pointed out how politicians don't care, but he isn't the normal person anymore. He's literally one of them. Yep. It's exactly what he is now. It's what's pretty much what he's always been, but you guys just didn't see it. Joe Rogan has always been full of shit. Always been like denying the moon landing and spreading 9/11 conspiracy theories, helping Alex Jones to become more famous. You guys were just willing to let it go because he was a cool pot smoker. Always been trash, though. I used to be a fan of his, too. So I was part of the problem as well. And here's Ted Cruz. Now, suddenly, he's all for regulations. Here he is now. They're talking about people's electricity bill being, this bill's only $6,000. The other guy's was $16,000. And Ted suddenly like, this is wrong. No power company should get a windfall because of natural disaster, and Texans shouldn't get hammered by ridiculous rate increases for last week's energy debacle. State and local regulators should act swiftly to prevent this injustice. I wonder who caused this to begin with. Yeah, it was you, motherfucker. Greedy customers face $5,000 electric in our deregulated market. This is you, motherfucker. Success of Texas Energy is no accident. It was built over many years on principles of free enterprise and low regulation. This is what you caused. Now you're bitching about the fucking shit you caused. This is what fake motherfuckers they are. Nothing they say means goddamn anything. Anybody that supports these motherfuckers should be mocked until they feel so much shame they can't even show their fucking face in public. Conservatives are goddamn trash. You're trash. And, this cartoon from The Surf, Lance from The Surf, sums it up very nicely. We will not go quietly, says Ted Cruz, into the night. We need to take back this country. I am with you to the bitter end. I am with you to the bitter end, he says to the guy, Q shaman in prison. Then he's over in sunny Cancun. I am working hard from a remote location to make sure you get your heat back as quickly as possible. I am with you to the bitter end. I am with you to the bitter end. He says to people freezing in their fucking homes. Children died, folks. Children died from their deregulations. They killed people. They're murderers. All in the name of profit, because money is more important than the lives of these people. They break your lives down to dollar signs. And if they can get away with paying a small fine and kill you, as long as they make more money, they will absolutely do it every fucking time. That's what unfettered capitalism is all the fucking about. Joe Rogan doesn't seem nefarious. He comes across as just a bro, an empty vessel trying to figure out stuff as he goes along. Who gives a shit? He has a giant platform, and he uses his platform improperly. He doesn't have platform responsibility, and he spreads a lot of fucking disinfo that hurts people. I don't give a shit. If you don't fucking know any better, that's no fucking excuse. Zero fucking excuse. Hell no. If he doesn't have what it takes to be responsible enough to make sure he doesn't spread bullshit on his platform, he should fucking retire. He's got to either take it responsible or fuck off. One of the two. No, I'm just a dumb fucking stoner. I don't know any better. I'm just a comedian. Why you listen to me? That's no fucking excuse. Fuck you. Fuck you for even giving him that excuse. Hell no. He has to be held accountable for his words and actions, just like every goddamn body else. In fact, since he has the largest podcast in the world, he has to be held to more account than everybody else, because he has more responsibility than everybody else. With great power comes great responsibility. The more power you have, the more responsibility you have. Don't fucking let him off the hook for that. Bullshit. And look at this fucking piece of trash. Rick Perry used to be in charge of our energy sector because Trump put him in charge of it. Rick Perry says Texans will endure blackouts to keep government out of their business. Yeah, won't you guys freeze to death to make sure trillion-dollar corporations earn a few more bucks? Yeah, this kid died because of shitheads like you, dude. An 11-year-old boy died in an unheated Texas mobile home. Authorities suspect of hypothermia. Yeah, aren't you guys willing to let your children die to keep government from regulating the energy companies? Aren't you willing to do that? No, we're not, motherfucker. When we come marching in the goddamn streets, you'll know fucking why. Rick Perry, with your rich ass. Yeah, you're fucking fine. Your kids are fucking fine. But the poor kids are not fucking fine. And you don't give a shit because you're goddamn garbage. Subhuman trash. Fuck you. And folks, did you know that all the snow in Texas that fell is fake? True story. Apparently, according to conspiracy theorists, now this was a conspiracy theory that was going around years ago, and now it's resurfaced again. So apparently, I guess, somehow Biden and his liberal-ass government found a way to dump fake snow all over Texas. I'm guessing to make Republicans look bad or something, to make capitalism look worse. I don't know why they did it or how they did it. I just know they did do it because this video proves it. So this woman has done experiments, folks. She's got the science on her side. So first off, she goes up and she gets a snowball and she brings it into the house and puts a lighter on it and it doesn't melt. Proof, folks, the snow is fake.
Thank you, Bill Gates.
Bill Gates
They're
did
trying
it.
to fucking trick us that this is
Bill
real
Gates.
snow.
Look at it.
You'll see. It's not melting.
It's not melting, folks.
And it's going to burn.
It's gonna burn. There's
Snow don't
blackness
burn.
on it.
Snow fucking melts. No water, no dripping,
No
nothing.
dripping, no water, nothing,
But
folks.
put this shit in the microwave, it's going to start sparking because there's metal mixed in it. So you see that?
No way.
No melting.
No way.
You got harder. Try it again.
It's getting harder. Try it again. Yeah.
Not
So,
It's not water.
So for those of you wondering, the scientists have already explained this. They explained it the first time when this was debunked. Basically, snowballs have a lot of space. Unlike like solid blocks of ice, which are more solid, have less space between them. Snowballs actually have a lot of air pockets and space in between them. So when you light it up, it is melting, but it's actually refreezing and taking up that space that's in there. And it's actually kind of forming a solid ball of ice, which makes it smaller and harder. But that doesn't actually leak out when you don't have a super amount of heat on it, because it's basically just melting and recrystallizing and filling up that space in between there. And the black mark on it is just from the carbon in the lighter. The lighter fluid has carbon in it and butane or whatever, and it causes charring on it. No conspiracy theory needed, but conservatives are not the brightest.
It's just burning.
It's burning, folks. Proof.
What the hell?
What the hell? How are they dumping fake snow everywhere, folks? Lest you don't believe yet, she's done even more scientific experiments that are 100% smoking gun evidence. Bill Gates, motherfucker, dropping fake snow.
So we're gonna go outside and see if this snow is fake.
So she got her daughter involved in it, so it's a family ordeal. So she got it, she bringing it
Time
in.
to check if
So she gonna put it in her microwave, folks, and this is gonna be 100% proof. Let's watch.
this has metal in it. Oh, hold on. It's this snow that we got from outside. Let's see. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe it doesn't have metal in it.
No,
but
not
we
sparking,
still
and
think
it's
fake.
melting incredibly fast.
Fake.
Fake
Yeah,
snow.
Because
fake snow.
when we put a lighter up against it, it turned black.
Uh-huh.
And it didn't melt at all.
Uh-huh.
There it goes.
Where?
There it goes. Yeah, it's melting.
Oh, come on. All right,
it-
bye.
He's like, oh, come on, let's get the video off. We can't show you that it's actually fucking melting. Bye. Gotta get out of here. One more, folks. One more incredibly effective scientific experiment these science geniuses are doing.
Go get snow.
So ignore the fact that you can literally hear the snow melting and dripping, and you can literally see the snow melting on our porch. Ignore that, folks. It doesn't melt, regardless of what you see with your own eyes.
Snow. Okay.
You can literally hear it melting.
A snowball. Here we go.
You can see it melting. It's melting behind you.
Hot.
But same thing with the lighter. When you don't put an incredible heat source on it, it does melt, but it refreezes
Not
inside the
melting.
spaces
What
and
the-
actually gets
No
smaller.
drip.
No drip.
No drip. So fucking Bill Gates, god damn it! Somebody please stop Bill Gates! And then they go out and they do a video where they clear off icicles, which are more proof that it melts, because this is literally caused by melting snow. But don't think about it. Just don't think about it, folks. Conspiracies are real! I blame Joe Biden. And Temple! Gotta shit on Temple. This don't even make any sense. Temple, like, I love how all these Capitol rioters are blaming Trump in their defense filings. What a powerful movement. They stormed into a building because they claimed Trump wanted them to, and then they blame him at the same time instead of owning up to their actions. What the fuck? Can't both these things be true? Tim Pool, the one that was continuously poking him, trying to start civil war, now making fun of him, throw him under the bus. Hilarious. Yeah, Trump clearly wanted them to do it, clearly riled them up, and they can blame him, and they can also take responsibility for their actions too. They can do both, right? They're not mutually exclusive, you shameless fuck. And you guys hear the Supreme Court today says that New York can have access to Trump's tax returns. Trump in trouble, y'all. He going down for tax evasion. Can't wait to see it. We'll be covering this story in the future. Just want to give you guys a heads up that this is all coming down. They scared, folks. They scared. They ought to be. And Ben Shapiro, little Ben Shapiro, is pissed off because cartoons are being anti-racist now, and that's bad, I guess? I don't know. This cartoon is completely fucking reasonable, teaching kids exactly what they should be taught. But of course, piss baby snowflakes like Ben Shapiro got to sit around all goddamn day and whine about cartoons, while at the same time they call everybody else snowflakes and victims and shit. They're beyond parody. Let's watch.
Hey, and then you got Cartoon Network now pushing anti-racism. Okay, so you've got Robin DiAngelo not just teaching Coca-Cola, but mainstreamed into Cartoon Network. Now, it's one thing to get mad at the Muppets from 1987 for telling a joke that you now consider culturally insensitive 30 years later. It's another thing to get mad at Cartoon Network when Cartoon Network is literally just putting out PSAs mirroring for children, mirroring Robin DiAngelo's talking points on racism and indoctrinating kids into overtly racist garbage. Here's the Cartoon Network.
It's not overtly racist garbage. It's just normal anti-racism. Exactly what they should be teaching.
Network pushing what is obviously racism.
It's obviously racism.
Well, I'm not an alien, but it definitely matters to me that I'm black. Yeah, it makes a difference that I'm white. I know the two of us get treated very differently. My experience with anti-black racism is really specific. Other people of color experience other forms of racism too. But you won't see any of that if you don't see color.
Can we get a rewrite where we appreciate each other without erasing what makes each of us different?
Okay, but it's gonna add a couple hours to the shoot.
I can make it work. Open.
You were rolling just now, weren't you? Can't we just slap some graphics on this and call it a day?
That's completely reasonable. What the fuck? That's actually a great message. Leave it to Ben Shapiro to get mad and call that racist. To fascists, anti-racism is racism. Up is down, black is white. It's just... All right, let's listen to them.
See color, be anti-racist.
Yes.
Shut up, racist children. See color, be anti-racist. So, yes, we are all supposed to see each other as people of different colors whose experiences are completely non-understandable. I cannot understand your experience in any way.
No one said that. You can try to empathize with their experience, but without going through it, you can't know for 100% sure, which means you have to listen sometimes to other people's experience. Because if you don't experience yourself, then you don't actually have those experiences yourself to know for sure. So you can listen and have them tell you, and then you can go from there with empathy. It's so simple, even a child can understand it. So no wonder Ben Shapiro can't.
And because I can't understand your experience, this is the Robin DiAngelo stuff, I have to listen and believe. I can never try to assess whether your opinion on a matter is non-factually or evidentiarily based.
No one said that. Straw man, you're building a straw man to beat up because your opinion is stupid. You have nothing else, so you have to back up your narrative with lies because you're trash.
Instead, I have to listen and believe because, you see, I see color. So I'm an anti-racist, which means I have to listen and believe whatever you say and presumably accept all of your policy recommendations as well in order to destroy the systems of power. This is being taught to children.
No, that's literally not what any of that said. You're just making all of that up.
To network. To children. Yeah, you wonder why people feel like they are under assault? Because they're under assault.
Because they're whiny piss babies who want to be the victims. And dumbasses like you sell it to them. They sell this fear. They sell this bullshit. You make money by selling this ridiculous narrative to boomers so they fear for their goddamn future when literally the truth is the entire society was created for these white motherfuckers. It's ridiculous. Sitting around whining about cartoons. That's what conservatism is about. Just bizarre, the double standard these people have. And next up, this is pretty funny. So, Dave Rubin, who's the nothing but shill for Trump, asked Trump to try to destroy Obamacare. Never spoke out against Trump destroying Obamacare. Never spoke out in favor of Obamacare. Went right along with it. As Trump tried to take millions of people's health care away. Now it turns out that basically his idea of a perfect health care system is Obamacare. Tell me this guy's not a grifting fuck.
I would say that, to me, the best idea for healthcare, as I see it, would be that basically you would have the private companies would be in control because they have to decide what they have to make money. They have to have a functioning business. I do believe that's a realistic thing. At the same time, there is a piece of, do you want people to be able to get health insurance that have pre-existing conditions? Absolutely. Do you want to do things that aren't always about the bottom line? Now, this is where a libertarian might say, okay, well, it's tough for that person and they have to go to their local church or their whatever their community and help them. Now, I believe the state does have some responsibility there. I think this is a classical liberal position. So I would say the most realistic way that I think you could do this basically would be that you would have private companies that would sort of all be facilitated and exchanged with some facilitating by the government.
Isn't that Obamacare? Isn't that Obamacare basically said, we're still keeping health insurance as a for-profit endeavor, but in order to participate, you have to abide by certain restrictions, and we will also sort of regulate some portion of these plans through an exchange. I'm hearing exactly what the Affordable Care Act is.
Yeah, well, first off, you can go back to my tweets and many videos that I did. I was not against Obamacare.
Yeah. No, and I don't mean that as a criticism. It's just sounding like...
I was not against Obamacare. I just supported Trump every step of the way as he tried to destroy Obamacare and never spoke out for it. But I wasn't against it. Just gaslighting fucks. Grifters in the truest, highest sense in the word. And goddamn it, conservatives. Say what you want to about human beings. Talk about Biden all you want to. But now they're coming after Biden's dog? Good God, there is no bottom to the barrel. There's no level that these people cannot sink to. Listen to these shameless fucks.
Did you see the dog? I want to show you something I noticed. Doesn't he look a little rough?
No, he's a 12-year-old dog. He looks like a normal fucking 12-year-old dog. Why are they picking on the dog? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God, y'all.
I love dogs. But this dog needs a bath and a comb and all kinds of love and care. I've never seen a dog in the White House like this. I remember Buddy. I remember Millie. I remember lots of dogs, but not a dog who seems... I don't know how much love and care he is getting. Let's bring in the historians. I'm having fun with this, obviously, but I do want to talk about some stuff. Craig Shirley, Reagan biographer, presidential historian. Craig, welcome back. And Doug Weed, presidential historian, former advisor to George H.W. Bush. That's the White House where I remember Millie. Millie had like a staff, and they really took care of her. Very beautiful dog. This dog looks like from the junkyard. And I love that dog, but he looks like he's not been well cared for.
No, not at all. Thank you for having us. No, he looks very dirty and disheveled and very unlike a presidential dog like Millie or Victory or something else in the past in the White House.
He's just a normal dog. It's just a normal 12-year-old dog. These people are so shameless. Oh my fucking God, y'all. If you're conservative, you're trash. Sorry, I got to say it once again. I don't want to be civil to you. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want you to be a fan of mine. If you're conservative, if you're a Republican, if you support this side of politics, you're garbage to me. You're a garbage human. I lump you in with this because this is what you're supporting. You are. Sorry. You're the lowest of the low. Subhuman trash. And speaking of subhuman trash, MAGA coach Brendan Dilley. He's a life coach, y'all. Don't all you guys want to be like this guy? Wouldn't you pay him for life advice? So here's his brilliant life coach advice to all you chuds out there.
My best friend is blaming me for giving her COVID. What a bitch. And is mad I didn't tell her I was sick. You didn't tell her?
Hilarious! Yeah, You could kill her. That's so funny. You're a great friend. Oh my God, look at this jowled motherfucker.
Fuck, dude. This is worse than the oopsie gave you a venereal disease conversation. My bad. Anyway, I didn't think it could be COVID. She said I should have told her the minute I felt even a little ill so she could quarantine. I didn't tell her because I didn't want her to have to quarantine. She and her family are recovered and now immune, but they're still mad at me. What should I do? Your friend kind of sounds like a bitch, to be honest with you. Like, just get a better friend. Seriously. Like, I don't know what's the... Should you have told her? I guess. That's the dumbest shit ever. And look, you did the most female thing ever, which is you told her after the fact, right? How did she find out that you weren't feeling well until after she got the Rona? Did you go, oh, fuck, I wasn't feeling good last week, old dumb? Like, you don't do that. Either way, you tell her, listen, I gave you fucking immunity without you having to take that fucking Bell's palsy vaccine, bitch. You should be kissing my pucker for fucking saving you from saggy face syndrome the rest of your life. That's what you tell her.
Garbage humans. I mean, what can you say? You got somebody sick. You didn't tell them. They could even quarantine and be a responsible citizen. They could have got other people sick. And his response is to call her a bitch and a bad friend about it. I mean, like I said, who in the world is paying this guy for life help advice? I mean, I guess conservatives. This is what conservatives are. This is the level they're at. Just the lowest fucking scum on the planet. And once again, speaking of the lowest scum on the planet, they finally filed their lawsuit, Dominion suing Mike Liddell for $1.3 billion. Cannot wait to cover this story. He's going to settle. He's going to, not admit any wrongdoing, but he's going to settle out of court for probably a couple $1 million. That'd be my guess. Try to sweep it under the rug. Otherwise, they're going to own his ass. But I'll be here for it. We're going to be covering that in the near future. So cool. And this was hilarious, folks. You guys see this one? So CPAC, you know what CPAC is? CPAC is the largest conservative convention. They have it every year. Trump is speaking this year. They asked Pence to speak, but he declined. He doesn't want to be in the same camp with Trump anymore since Trump almost had him killed, literally. So I guess they're doing anything they can to fill their slots at CPAC, and they have to try to find as many black faces as they can, because that's how they prove they're not racist, by having black conservatives on there. And there's not many of them. So when they find one, they got to have him on there. So they invited this guy on there, whose name is, what the fuck is his name? Something Egyptian. What is it? Young Pharaoh. They invited Young Pharaoh. He's an online commentator who has told followers that Judaism is a complete lie and made up for political gain, said that Jewish people are thieving fake Jews, tweeted that all the censorship and pedophilia on social media is being done by Israeli Jews, and claimed that all of these big tech companies, media, and social media platforms are controlled by CCP and Israel through Jewish CEO and corrupt Democrats. So yeah, this is the guy they invited to speak. So I guess they don't have Google at CPAC, and they didn't bother to look this guy up. They just saw he was black and he wanted to speak, and they're like, yeah! So when it was pointed out to them, oh, this guy's an incredible racist, anti-Semite? Yeah, maybe we won't have him. So they canceled him, folks. They canceled him as a speaker at CPAC. Well, here's the hilarious part. They're literally calling the convention America Uncanceled. And they canceled the dude. It's, like I said, it's beyond parody. You cannot parody these folks. They've used the word cancel. It's a weapon now. Part of the culture wars. They use it for fucking everything now. And but it never applies to them. It only applies to Democrats. It only applies to the lefties. To them, conservatives aren't capable of canceling anybody when you literally fucking did. They put out this statement. We have just learned that someone we invited to CPAC has expressed reprehensible views. That everybody you invited to CPAC. You have to narrow it down. Which one are you talking about? Trump? Is that what you're talking about? That have no home with our conference or our organization. Literally, it's completely at home in your organization. The individual would not be participating at our conference. So canceled? You canceled him, right? How is that not cancel culture? By your definition of it. It is. It is. Once again, lefties who are helping the right spread their narrative of cancel culture, fuck you. And also the ones using the word like woke scolds and gatekeepers, they're still using these fucking phrases to help Republicans after they're done making cancel culture a weapon. Once that's no longer popular, they're going to start using woke codes in the same exact way and gatekeepers in the same exact way. You guys using their narratives and helping spread their narratives does nothing but help them weaponize this shit. I wish you motherfuckers would grow up and stop this bullshit, but you're not gonna, I'm sure, but I can still make fun of you for doing it. And good news! You guys may know that hate crimes against Asian people have accelerated rapidly in this country because we're trash. I guess Trump supporters, conservatives, garbage humans like some of you out there, see Asian people and they automatically blame all of them for the coronavirus. It's the Wuhan flu, the China flu. And so they just randomly go up and attack them, right? And so hot-ass Olivia Munn put out the call to find a guy who just randomly attacked an Asian woman for no reason. Let me play the video. Olivia Munn helped police identify and arrest an assailant who attacked an Asian American woman in New York City. My friend's mom is 5'3", 50-plus Chinese woman, and she was attacked by this guy in Flushing, New York yesterday on Main Street and Roosevelt between 2 and 4 p.m. She left the hospital with 10 stitches in her head. We're going to find this guy. Queen's Internet, please do your thing. On February 17th, the X-Men actor posted photos of a man who violently attacked her friend's mother in Queens, New York. Munn asked the internet to help identify the suspect and send any tips to the New York Police Department. We're going to find this guy. Queens Internet, please do your shit, Olivia Munn said. Within 24 hours, the New York Police Department was able to apprehend a 47-year-old suspect, Patrick Mateo. Here you go, motherfucker. Name and shame. Terrorist asshole. The New York Police Department says info generated from social media attention ultimately led to Mateo's arrest. Yesterday, this incident went viral on social media, and the community came through in response, sending a lot of good info to our New York Police Department tips hotline. So they got him! They got him! We got him, motherfucker! So yeah, put that motherfucker under the jail, and anybody that does this shit, let's start recording all these fucks, name and shame them all. Dude should never be able to get a job again. Fuck him. Fuck everything he's about. Hell to the no. And here's one from TJ, the Amazing Atheist. Actually posted something good. This is a screenshot from, it's called Patriot.win now, but it used to be the most popular Donald Trump website on the internet where they worship Donald Trump. This is what these people are like. I would say mask off, but the mask was never on. Just going to leave this here for the folks who are ready to make a meaningful movement to reclaim our country. What meaningful movement are you talking about? The post they posted says, if all the people destroying and subverting your country hate fascism, it may be time to look into fascism. Yeah, this is one of the most popular comments, upvoted 863 times on the most popular Donald Trump website. Just full-fledged saying, yeah, if the left hates fascism, let's just become fascists. Hey, dude, guess what? You're already fascist. You ain't got far to go. You're already there. Just at least you're admitting it now. At least you're just fucking full out admitting you're fascist. That's better than denying it. But good Lord, y'all, not even pretending anymore. Like I said, not that you're really pretending to fucking begin with. And all right, we'll take a little break and read the super chats, and we'll continue with more Chud Watch coming up. So let's see what the super chats have to say. Catalina Gearbox, what's up, Catalina? Good to see you tonight. Dusty, gatekeeping is actually unlike cancel culture. Gatekeeping is usually just another thing that they say, in my opinion, to try to subvert criticism. Who the fuck is gatekeeping you? No one's gatekeeping you. They call me a gatekeeper. How the fuck am I gatekeeping you? I ain't got no fucking power to gatekeep anybody. I'm just criticizing you. I'm sure there are some, just like cancel culture, I'm sure there are some small examples here and there where it actually is a legitimate thing, but for the most part, it's used as a bullshit narrative to try to avoid criticism. Oh my God, you guys are just gatekeeping. Oh my God, you're woke scodes. It's the same trash, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. April Shadows with love and empathy. The working people and the poor are unhoused. If we come together, we will win. I love you. I respect your right to live. Will you do the same for me? Yeah, I respect your right to live. I think we should seize the hotels. Why not? Got empty urban hotels, seize them. Put them into capacity with homeless people. Works for me. Especially Trump hotels. Take that shit over. Danny Nernick, T-minus 48 hours to my fuzzy buddy Brooks gets here. Amazon delivered a bunch of puppy stuff today. So things are getting really real. Thanks for the inspiration. Dusty, killer show so far. Appreciate it, Danny Nernick. Enjoy that puppers. Give him some love from me. I know you're going to spoil them to death. You're going to have a good life. Glad to hear it. Some grumpy leftist. I got my second dose of vaccine last week and can tell you with 100% certainty any side effects are so much better than the disease. I know I got to get mine. I've been worried about that, keeping my ass at home. Hopefully I can get mine for too long, but congrats to you, grumpy leftist. And Rohit, $7.99 Australian. Thank you, Rohit. Cool of you. And a DR, $10. Hi, Dusty. Hi, DR. Keep up the great work. Can you wish my brother Patrick a happy birthday? Happy birthday to Patrick. Love to you guys. And I get fake snow, but how Bill Gates make icicles? Bill Gates is all powerful. He's godlike. He's more like the devil, I guess. He got the devil powers. Don't fuck with Bill Gates. That dude evil as shit. And John Porter, I love you, Dusty. Beep bop, beep boop, bop bop. Back at you, John Porter. David George, can we remove Texas from the U.S. and let them crumble as libertarian state? I mean, there are a lot of cool people in Texas. I don't want to do that. Maybe we could just ship the bad ones off somewhere. I'm just kidding. I don't want to do that. Let's just educate them. Hopefully they'll come around. And E says, I wonder if the elites know of impending calamity and want us to die in any way possible. A culling of the herd before scarcity starves us all. I don't think the elites are that well organized. I think they're more in it for their own selfish interest, and they don't actually have what it takes to have these big conspiratorial plans. Probably not. Asher Scott, $20. Missed a bunch of your live shows, so this is my apology. Forgive me. No forgiveness. Okay, you gave me $20. I forgive you. Appreciate that. Good to see you, Asher Scott. Thanks for joining me tonight. And Proto, Cal Kalinske calls Joe a progressive. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, Joe's not a really progressive. Oh, you talking about Joe Rogan? Thought you meant Joe Biden. Yo, Joe Biden. Joe Rogan is definitely not a fucking progressive. Cal Kalinske. Weasel. A little bit of weasel. Just saying. A little bit of weasel. Kelly the Gearbox, do you think they will call this moment in history the Great Awakening because so many people are waking up from the bullshit? I don't know. Hopefully. I know that all the Christians, all the stupid prophets and shit are really killing Christianity, so it's actually good what they're doing. They're sending people away in droves, so I'd love to see it. Yo, Manscott84, what's up, dude? Have you heard of the Venus Project? What are your opinion on it? I've heard of it, but don't have enough education on it to give you a proper opinion on it, so I won't. Serenity Rose, what's up, Serenity? A little bit more than what I usually said, but this is so the kiddies can have lots of treats after you buy the new heater. I appreciate it. I'm going to use tonight's profits, and we're going to have some hot water. I'm still unshowered after a week. Man, I smell bad. I got deodorant. I don't smell that bad. I don't really do much to get smelly, but let's just say I haven't had a shower in a week. So I'm disgusting. And thank you for supporting the show tonight so I can actually bathe my stinking ass. And K. Drew M, a bit extra for letting me draw you for my game. Hey, no problem, K. Drew M. Looking forward to your game. Be sure to send it to me when you're done. Geo Sam gave $10. Thank you, Geo Sam. Very generous. And Jenna Fisher gave me $3. Very generous. Thank you, guys. Appreciate ya. All right. We're an hour into the show. Let's continue on with the Chud Watch. Chud Watch. Next up on the Chud Watch. Oh, yeah. Man, these people are so emotionally frail. It's like, why are Trump supporters seems like they're almost always just on the thresholds of crying their eyes out. These are the facts don't care about your feelings people, but they're so emotional. Watch this guy. This is from The Good Liars, who's a good Twitter account.
And I've talked to so many about what is going on. Their heads are in the sand. They could care less. I said to a lady in Lewisburg, PA, working for her, I said, are you following the election? She goes, I'm not for Trump. You don't know what I want to know what I said to her. And I said, driving away, get your act together or you will lose your freedoms for the rest of your country's life.
Sorry, I'm just looking for my therapist's card here. Just for anger stuff, I do go to therapy, and I'll leave you a card. He's incredible. He's an incredible guy. He's helped me a lot.
You need it, definitely. Holy shit. Crazy people. No one's going to listen to you because you come off like you're fucking nuts. At least get your jargon together so you can represent yourself slightly better than you're doing. And folks, so you guys know about the Atlas Shrugged. So this is a book that was written back, and I don't know. I don't know when the book was written. I'm gonna guess like the 60s or 70s or some shit. It's Ayn Rand, who is like the queen of libertarianism, like Ron Paul's hero, Ayn Rand, and basically her whole gist was being a selfish asshole is good. Actually, it's good not to care about your fellow human being and to spend all your time making money for yourself. And this book called Atlas Shrugged. It's like the most popular book among libertarians. They love this shit. It's like what Dianetics is to Scientology. Atlas Shrugged is to libertarianism. And I never read this fucking book before, but I knew what it was about. Because I've heard the memes and I've heard like kind of the storyline growing up and shit. And I had a good idea what it was about, but I never read the book. I did play BioShock 1, which is a great game, and it's kind of loosely based on Atlas Shrugged. It's like more of a dystopian take, a more realistic take on what Shrugged would really be like, but sexy ass. And it was about Atlas Shrugged. And so here's the thing, man. I was going to show you guys this tweet. And but before I was going to show you guys this tweet, I wanted to educate myself on Atlas Shrugged, so I'd be properly educated enough to explain what I was going to show you well enough. So I look like I know what the fuck I was talking about. I went out. I suffer for my art. I suffer for you guys. Suffer my ass off for this show. And I downloaded all 3 of the Atlas Shrugged movies. Apparently about 10 years ago, they made 3 movies from the Atlas Shrugged series. And I downloaded them all and I watched them all last night. And then I went today and whoever made the tweet showing you guys the thing I was going to show you deleted their entire account, so it's gone. So I watched all those movies for fucking nothing. But I thought since I actually watched those movies, in case you have never seen this fucking trash of a movie, I would kind of go through it and explain what this movie is for you guys. Of course, it's based off the books. First off, they made 3 movies, but it should have been 1 movie. It shouldn't have been 1 movie. It's about 30 minutes worth of storyline. But the first movie is just about this woman who works for the train company, and I guess it's the girl from Orange is the New Black, and her and her brother run a train company, and I guess the government is fucking everything up in the country because we're regular. All right, I reset the internet. I don't know. There's only 200 people here now. I lost my whole fucking audience. Can anybody hear? Nope, it's not gonna work. It says excellent connection, but it's still fucking lagging.